Okay guys, so today I'm just making a canvas art piece. It's gonna be dimensional, it's not just like a plain painting. I'm gonna use mixed media. So yeah. It is very inconvenient that my first voiceover is while I'm sick. So yeah, my voice, I just hope you guys can understand me clearly. And yeah, so first what I'm doing is I did decide to make this a travel theme. So what I'm doing first is just Mod Podging down some travel themed paper. I got this paper from the Recollections travel pad, I guess, paper pad. Yeah, so yeah. This part, it took me a while, I guess about like 40 minutes or so, and I could have used a bigger brush. I mean, it would have been more easy, I guess, but yeah, it's fine. It wasn't that bad. It did take me some time, mainly because I decided to wrap it all around the canvas, not just like the front surface. So the paper is all on the sides, they don't have white sides. So yeah, so in the beginning what I did was I just put the Mod Podge on the top and I didn't put any on the bottom, and I realized that hey, it was not sticking, even though I've used it before. I don't know what I was doing, but yeah. So I had to, that's why you see me like peeling it up again. So yeah, I really like this combination. I really like the airplane on the top and the quote, so that's why I decided to choose this paper. And I thought like there should be some text, and the paper that I used on each of the sides, it has gold foiled letters, like, so some of the words are gold foiled. You can probably see them, if not, they are. So yeah, right now that's what I'm just doing. I'm just trying to get the paper to stick down. This is my background, even though it looks pretty good, you know, you could just have it like that, but no, because I want it to be dimensional. I don't want it to be just, you know, plain. So I am adding more stuff right now. I added some shades in with my gelatos, and now I am putting down some white acrylic paint because the background is very vibrant, or you can see the words clearly, so I just wanted to, you know, dull it down a bit so I could stamp on it. Otherwise the stamp wouldn't really show that much. So yeah, plus it just adds to the texture and the look of the whole thing. And then you do see me cleaning it off with a baby wipe. It's just to dull down the color a little bit. I don't want, like, you know, it to be bright yellow, of course. So I am adding like pink and stuff other than the blue and green, just so, you know, it's not like, you know, two colored thing. I want it to have different colors. Now I'm going down with the watercolor, and just to add a bit of shade and texture on the side. So yeah, this is the first time I used this ink. It is quite permanent, especially on the hands. I couldn't get it off, and it even stuck to my block. So anyways, it was a fail. I tried it 2-3 times, but it just wouldn't stick on the right side because there was wood underneath, and I couldn't like push up on the paper to stick to the stamp, because that's what I usually do, just to make sure that, you know, the ink is getting on the paper. I couldn't do that, but then I could have gone over it with a pen or a marker, but I decided to just let it go because hey, you know, it's traveled. I was just going for a vintage theme, and well, vintage is old, and, you know, like unclear, I guess. I don't know the word, but yeah, so it looked vintage enough. And then I got out some vellum paper from my vellum paper pad. It is white, clearish, whitish. Yeah, I love vellum paper. It's just, it adds, I don't know, it just adds to whatever you're making. It just looks really nice. Even if it is clear, it just has a nice look. Okay, so since we are talking about vellum paper, just a quick fact for you guys. It's been around for quite a while, and so back in the days, they used to make paper out of like cow skin and stuff, I'm thinking, or parchment out of that. And then vellum paper was quite, it was much more fancier, and it was just a little bit more elite, I guess, and it was made from baby cow fetuses. So yeah, next time you use or you touch vellum paper, just know you are touching baby fetuses of cows. Just to add some more, like, layers and ephemera, I decided to go ahead and stamp or emboss one of the stamps that I had. So yeah, I'm using Mark ink for that, and then I'm just gonna use white embossing powder on it, and hopefully it comes out right, because I have been having trouble with the embossing thing. Like on my recent project, it just did not work out. But here it looks like, I got a good amount done. I did have trouble with like a couple of letters, but afterwards I just went over them with Sharpie permanent marker, the fine tip, so it was fine. And yeah, I think it came out okay. And then I just decided to make some more ephemera and die cuts, so yeah. It's just me using various paper. At first I was thinking of using just plain cardstock or a plain white paper or something that I could color in myself, but then I was like, nah, I should just use some pattern paper, it'll look better. So I went ahead and I chose these three. So the orange one that I have, I watercolored it myself. So it was just plain white, and then I added the color myself like some long time ago, and that was the only one I had left, and I didn't want to do it again. So I tried to fit in like 3 stamps on that, and it worked out fine, so yeah. And I ended up not using one of them, so yeah. I tried. You'll see. I tried and I tried to fit it. It just didn't fit, and I just took it off. I was like, you know what? I don't need to add in everything, so yeah. And that's how they look. And then I went out and I cut out each of them with my scissors. And this is me trying to just, place everything in the right place, see where they look good. And then after I did that, I decided, hey, I remember I wanted to add some texture paste and add some texture, so that's what I did. My paste is transparent and glossy, so I went and added some acrylic paint in it, white acrylic paint, because I wanted white in there. So yeah, and then this is just me stenciling in the embossing paste, not embossing paste, what am I saying? Texture paste. And the stencil that I have, it's not too thick, so I was having problems with it staying in one place, so I had to washi tape it down. But I think it turned out pretty good. I mean, I like it. So yeah. I did that like in a couple of places, and then the rest that I had left, because I didn't want to waste it. And I recently saw somebody do like a snow themed card or something like that. So I really wanted to try that too, because I had white embossing paste. So I was like, yay, let's do that. So the rest that I had, I just put it on the sides. It just had a plain, like texture. It wasn't anything specific, it was just there. But it looked good. I covered up like the corners and like the sides too. I didn't want the sides to remain plain, because I wanted it to be a 3D, I guess. And then this is just me trying to, stick down everything. So on the back of this tag and some of the things that I wanted to be dimensional, I put down foam tape on the back of them. So yeah, just so you know, just to add a little bit of depth, I guess. Because I didn't want everything to be just flat, I mean, it would have looked fine like that too, but things look better when you can touch them and you feel the different texture, like especially that texture paste in the back. It feels good to just touch it, and yeah, I'm gonna stop. But yeah, so I'm just using my Mod Podge to stick everything down. It was better than using tape because, well, like normal tape, because the surface isn't flat, and I don't know, it's just really good. I don't use it a lot, but hey, I like it now. And I decided to put a little stamp thing on the top too, because I don't know, I just wanted to put something else there. So you can see I'm still playing around with that See the World die cut. It just wouldn't fit anywhere, so I was like, whatever. And this postcard, I just wrote some stuff on it I just searched up some quotes, and I really liked that definition thing, so I was like, okay, I gotta write that down. So I did make this for my brother, who will most probably be watching this, so yeah, you're welcome. And then yeah, so I made it for my brother because he travels a lot. He's been going to places, so I was like, this will be good. And I got this whole travel team because I'm also traveling, so I was like, hey, you know, I should probably use it. And then here I'm just trying to come up with an accent or a pattern. I used the Ranger's liquid pearls right there. These are really nice, and like, you know, they dry just like that, like pearls or something 3D, so they don't go flat. So that place, it just seemed empty to me. I really wanted to do something, but that at the end I realized, you know, sometimes empty space is good. That's what my teacher told me, because I'm doing graphic design, so you know, our teacher's like, sometimes negative space or white space or just empty space is good. So yeah, and that's it. That's how it looks. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys like the video and subscribe, and I am open to any suggestions, I guess, or what do you call them? Requests. You can tell me what you want to see. I can make that. And yeah, thank you guys for watching.